Hey, good morning. Tuesday, 9 a.m. Eastern. We're here building home run bets. We've got dinger profit boosts. We've got NBA same game profit boosts. We've got a lot of things to get to today in the 30 minutes or so that we have available to us. So, what does that mean? Let's just head over, see what's popping here for us. But oh, you're gonna have to see my login and all that. Interesting. Don't worry, I'm just gonna refresh it and we'll be able to see. But this is just the gist of it, right? Like I could just show you, to be fair, I could just show you the preview element of it. Here, you get the top three bets that we have, or three maybe of our top bets. Better way to put it here. But this is what we actually have. Caitlin Clark under 6.5 rebounds tonight. I love it. The very first thing we have. Now, yeah, he can run Spencer Strider, right? Coming off the DL. So that could be an interesting angle under 5.5 Ks. Gunnar Hoglund. There's only one Gunnar we recognize on this show, and he hits jacks. He doesn't attempt to strike anybody out. I think this is just beautiful, right? So we've got it at either DraftKings or Onyx for me. I can't bet at these other places available, but you still get a pretty good wide array of options. So even if you're limited at all of these places except for ESPN, you can still get like a 1% edge, which is fine over time. But isn't this something here? Under 6.5 rebounds, which tells me that there are a shit ton of people racing to a lot of books to say, well, Caitlin Clark's going to smash this. And oh my God, Caitlin Clark, you see what happened? They're still debating not what Caitlin Clark did to Angel Reese, but these people are so shallow and so empty that they've now moved on to debating what people debating about Clark and Reese are talking about. It's insane, insanity. But here we are, using our time wisely, trying to make some money. So for me, I'm going to bet this on Onyx just because I can get a little more down than DraftKings, and it's the same exact number, same exact bet. But yeah, we're going Indiana. We're going WNBA action. I know we have NBA. We got a couple of boosts to get to. We're going to hit some home runs coming right up, but this is just a thing of beauty. The more popular, it doesn't matter why. Understand this, okay? People, this is not like the diehards, right? The Zay the Goats and the DKDFSs and the folks who successfully cap this sport and those who follow along and bet it as well. This is not for them. But for the people that are arguing about like what, Ryan Clark or Robert Griffin III said about these two, they're not watching this. I'm arguing they're not watching sports, but they're certainly not watching this. So the more people, casuals, talk about these two in Clark and Reese, the more it becomes an ESPN story. All of this crap, the better we are at finding holes in a market that's going to be super populated by what? By what? Unders for Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, mind you. Now, it's not going to hit every single time, but that's what's going to happen. So let's see what we have here. We've got a 50% profit boost. I'm already on Cody Bellinger. Love him tonight. Let's see what we can do here when it comes to FanDuel. Again, we've got some interesting angles and elements, including, by the way, and hopefully you watched the John Hyslop show, because we gave out the Alec Boehm blast, and I told you to take the Schwarber sweat with me on the first at-bat, which the walk cash. Thank you very much. And then we moved to what? A live home run bet, which eventually cashed. So come on, we're doing this thing here. We're trying to help you. That's the least we can do. Good morning to everybody here, by the way. Good morning, Joe Dog. See you in the house. Good morning, C Money. Always love that. Hit for 3 units. Okay, no problem. You're still up 2 over the last 2 days. Mr. Leibowitz in the house. Love to see it. Yeah, see there you go. The under assists coming through. I'm telling you, this is going to be a thing of glory for us. Glory. All right. Player props, total home runs. We're just looking for the same thing we found with Caitlin Clark. We're looking for it on FanDuel, but we don't want a scenario where other people are jumping on it either. We just want one scenario where it's the only book that's offering a deal. I know we're asking a lot. So we're going to spin the wheel. That's what we do. The big ass prize wheel. That's Price is Right. Maybe we get $1. All right. Adam Frazier. I'd rather bet Adam's Digest. 25-1. Holy smokes. But look, everybody's giving away a break on Frazier. Everybody's giving out a discount right now on Adam Frazier. So, not for me. I want to feel special. I want to feel unique. Let's go. Let's go. Again, we're just trying to find somebody that's popping green. These are long shots. Long shots here. Incredible. Nothing really right now. Again, let's get to cores. Because we have to get 2, and then we're going to boost that with a 50%er, which means it's going to pay off like a 3. 292. So this is interesting here. Austin Riley makes the cut. I know it's like super mega chalk here, and technically we're not betting 3. So a quarter unit will still pop if in fact only 1 hits, right? Because we're betting the boost as well. So Austin Riley is certainly in effect here. See what we have. Let's move back. Again, we'll open up and see what we can, anything deeper, I guess. But in this particular case, I don't think we need to dive any deeper. This guy Parker has fallen off the face of the planet. I mean, he's just not good. Austin Riley's a home run hitter. We know that. Alonso killing us in the field, man. What is going on with that? Willier, I'm interested. I'm absolutely interested. It's plus 585. Other books are ripping us off. Even Caesars, who's trying to sneak in and be like, well, look, I'm better than Sugar House. I'm better than DraftKings. No. Again, Willier is a guy that we can get right to this game here. All right, it's a punt situation, whatever, for them on a pitching standpoint. But I mean, the launch angle, when you're hitting the ball this hard and your ex-Woba has white highlights, it means you're white hot. And he's also smoking and capitalizing on jacks. So, look, I mean, is this the guy, Clay Holmes, that we're scared of? Are we scared of the 7.4? Are we scared of the 23.6? No. When you see numbers like this that are exploitable. Now, I will say this is a ground ball pitcher, but has he not given up 1 home run all year? The ground ball pitchers give up jacks. It's not like, oh, shit, we're doomed. Good morning. Love to see it in the house. Day. Rob Rice. Yes, sir. By the way, if you're watching here, you're following us on Twitter, also trying to figure out like what's going on with the John Hyslop show. I know a couple of love it. You are here with us, and then we move over. We've basically moved it to where it's on John's channel, and then it's also like on Twitter, and it's also on the OddsShopper YouTube channel. So big push right there. We're fine with Willier, all right? And he's in here as well. So there we got Riley and Abreu. I'm just curious, though. We're not done. We ain't done yet. Trying to see what else we can find. Going slow on the wheel so you don't get vertigo, right? Some of these guys just aren't up yet. Juan Soto, what have you, just not up yet. So we move, right? We're just adjusting. Again, we've got 2 guys. We don't have to run both of these either. It's just a matter of let's see. All right. A lot of unders here popping on the other side. That means people smoking in there and trying to arb. Aaron Judge. Oh, this is great. This kind of defines our tools, right? Because, yeah, on one hand, nobody in their right mind should ever bet 2-1 on a guy to hit a home run. I don't care. Like Barry Bonds, are you kidding me? What would that have been during that 70-plus stretch? Mark McGwire. No. Nobody, even with the math, nobody should ever be laying or getting a 2-1. Forget laying, and it's coming, by the way. It's coming. We're probably a month away from you laying 110 on Judge, Ohtani, and probably one of those guys to hit a home run. It's insanity. And I'm sorry, but I just cannot condone it. However, If you are, right, like this is the helmet rule or this is the safety belt rule. If you are going to ride that dangerous ride, at least put a seatbelt on, at least put a helmet on. If you are going to eat that, at least have a napkin so it doesn't go all over the place. If you are going to eat that, at least have a water, not a soda, right? Like there's something for balance and speaks to balance. So if you are going to bet Aaron Judge to hit a home run, my God, don't bet it anywhere but FanDuel. Really? Right now, as of right this second, that's a plus EV number. That is a winning number at plus 200. It's a 0.3% edge, but that will compound over time. Anybody who's familiar with the DFS process, who plays in GPP tournaments, understands what a 0.3, 0.5, 0.8, 0.9% range can be. I mean, come on. So we keep it moving. South Frelick. Oh, boy. Last time, I mean, look, the last two times South Frelick has popped here, we have ridiculed him and said, no stinking way. And he's gone yard. We're going to hit the NBA coming up in a couple minutes. Now, didn't he just go yard? We got to put him in. This is fantastic. Plus 803 is what the true number should be. Look how far off everybody is working on that. The liability that these people are taking right now at these books is just insane. So once we nail our top 4 or 5, we'll whittle it right down. I don't think we're going to have to originate anything. I think this is going to be purely off the tools, which is just fantastic. Sometimes we add depending on what we have. Come on. But in this case, it's just a matter of seeing what we can get from any green scenarios here. I'm going to keep this thing moving just a little faster for the purposes of time because I want to get to the NBA. Caesars, interesting. Zach McKinstry. Wow. But look, again, they're only one. Let me rephrase that. They are the only one. That's a fine bet to bet over there. I don't know what you can get down for Zach McKinstry at Caesars, but that's a fine bet. Oh, I think I saw one. Yeah, I did. Brendan Donovan. Okay, these are long shotters. We'll go over to DraftKings. In the meantime, I'm just trying to find something else. And look, we haven't even hit cores yet, right? Here we go. Here's cores. You never know. There could be somebody super chalked up like Schwarber that's just popped in, similar to Judge, in a plus EV spot. The chances, though, are kind of slim because a lot of people are betting home runs, maybe on the Rocky side, but we passed that. That's fine. Kyle Isbell, no, we're not betting bottom of the lineup. Got to go, even though it's 20-1. That's fine. Look, folks, I think we're good. We're getting into the late game here. Shane Langoliers, 330 on DK. That's one to remember. All right, let's see what we can do. Maybe there's a boost or something specific over at DraftKings, but that's one to certainly have. Okay, come on. Once it pops up, there we go. We're going to bring it back. Come on. And then we go at the NBA. I think the big thing is just remembering you can look at other stuff. It's not just like, wow, blind, we got to go. You see that there are guys sitting here at 18-1, 20-1 that are good plus EV bets, but we're simply not racing to bet them, right? So here's what we have so far. I'm not adding, by the way, you could just, I mean, minus 194. Again, how far away are we from laying this in a parlay? Under minus 194 as opposed to just taking a shitty plus 170 number. My God, 170 number. All right, we need 2 here. Schneeman is the best number overall. We've got 3 available. We can't go 3 because of Riley. So if we're going Riley, it's just a 2-leg. All right, we've got 60 seconds to make a decision here. Chat, you want to weigh in? That's fine. You're watching on YouTube. Go ahead. Hit that thumbs up button. 13 parlays. I'm here for you. Yeah. It happens. Why am I like, there we are. There we are. I was like, what's going on here? Why am I overlapping on this? Should be able to see this stuff. So Austin Riley, if we're running him, then we're just running 2. Let's do that. I'm fine with that. We get a good number right now at plus 300. I get it. Like, it's chalked the hell up. And now I think we just run honestly, I think we run a Abreu at this point. Well, I guess we could look at the pitching matchup if you wanted to do it really quick here. Right? This is game 2. They got to finish this thing. But we've identified the third guy as Schneemann. And again, the launch angle, I know he hit a jack, but this guy here is definitely hittable. Chris Paddock, though, I mean, again, you probably have a more than willing dance partner in Chris Paddock, so I don't hate it. That's why I'm a little torn. We're over the 60-second clock. It's going to be Abreu. All right? It's going to be Abreu at home. We're going to get in at 6-1, unless that's changed. Has that changed? No, still there at 6-1. Okay, here we go. Austin Riley plus 300 on FanDuel. Wilyer Abreu plus 600 on FanDuel. We're betting them each 25 quarter unit, right? A pop. And then also for the Patricks and others out there, I'm putting a quarter unit on the parlay, and I'm boosting that to now 40-1. Okay? We're locked in. Good news is that we've got NBA stuff to get to. Let's do it. We should probably just stay on this book since we're already here. But for the NBA, I've got 3-leg, same game plus. Same thing I have available here for us on DraftKings. So I'm going to head to the Parlay Builder. I'm going to let this tool do the work for me. No, I don't need help. Well, I do, but not that type of help. Some more help. Some different help. Profit boost every game. 20% same game boost on DraftKings. Let's start there. We've had some pretty good success. 3 legs, minimum of plus 300. We can do that. We'll go to DraftKings. Let me know what you have tonight, what you're looking at tonight. Not the tools. I'm just curious what you've got in general. Oh, man, minus 130 at DK. What a sight. What a sight. Got to put that together on some sort of short. In fact, I'm going to do that. Might end early and just cut a Caitlin Clark short. NBA, all markets. Give me him. We don't have much, folks. It's not good. Well, I mean, it's fine. We're going to make it work, but we'll throw SGA under 5.5 rebounds in. That's the lone representation of the tools right now as we speak. It's only one game. Not a ton may be popping, right? That happens. Why is that blue? Get rid of that. We're going to allow the same game parlay if we can get anything else. See, there we go. Ask and you shall receive. Man, this guy missed 3 wide open jacks. I'm willing to fade. Now we need to originate. All right. We've done our job. We've added, as you see, the plus 159 so far. That's SGA under 5.5 boards. Marginal, but still profitable edge. Same thing for Chetty. Cheethan. Whatever they call him in the locker room. He's got a weird nickname. You know that? Go ahead. Google that. SGA under 5.5 minus 145. I mean, again, this guy was sitting there, 13 points, game 7 of a blowout. I had him 2+3s. The guy missed 3 wide open. When I say wide open, it was nobody even attempted to get to him. It was just like, yeah, man, you know, he's got it. Leave him open. All right. Like, assuming he hit it. And then after the first time that he missed it, I think folks were on the know. And they were just like, all right, man, this guy's not going to hit it. Just let him be. Let him be. He's got it. Let him be. Why can't I parlay this? DraftKings right now is not letting me parlay this. Oh, my God. All right. Let's see if there's anything else we can parlay. For some reason, Chet was not. Oh, no. Okay, we're in. Plus 142. I was like, that makes no sense. Now we need one from you, from us, the crowd. Let's make it happen. I didn't even have it on DraftKings the whole time. Why didn't you tell me that? It's what happens when you produce your own show. Of course, like Lofty and Engelman and others. Are you kidding me? This is easy. Bozo. Under 1.5 made threes for Chet. Under 5.5 SGA rebounds. Okay, we're in business. We need one more. I like it. Hey, what's going on? Oh, yeah, already. Isn't that amazing? I'm telling you. Here we go. I'm freezing. Stop the cam, reset. I'm telling you, it's amazing, isn't it? The level of CLV that you are going to get on Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese is going to be through the roof. Anytime you see them, bet them. Bet them. I like it. I can run with this. OKC under team total 113.5. A lot has been made, and rightfully so, just about how much they score, how fast they get out in the first half. This is an interesting angle because if you think about it, the big catalyst behind them winning this series is shutting down Ant, is putting as much in front of Anthony Edwards as you can. And that would, to me, doesn't mean that he can't facilitate. We've seen him facilitate, but you get him, his point total is 26.5. You get him at 22, something like that. Lou Dort. Why is this running, by the way? Oh my goodness. We got to do something here. Unbelievable. I got to have a talk with the producer. BOGO 50, by the way, gets you in and out. First month 50%, next month 50%. That's essentially buy one, get one free, but you're getting each month at 50%. So you're getting total a free month, just so you know. Boy, today has been a nightmare. This is not a good start. Had the wrong screen on for 5 minutes, had the slop. Hopefully some of y'all signed up with slop, if that's the case. All right, so let's add it. OKC team total. Anybody else want to throw into the mix here? We got some time. We're going to bounce around. We're going to do something on FanDuel here as well, see what we have available to us at least. But I like what you're doing here, Joe. Let me see what the team total comes into here. I assume that we're going to be fine, right? Boy, this is all the way at the end. Yeah, we're at plus 335. With the boost, we're at 4-1, plus 402. Anybody else? There were a couple that I was looking at, but I did want to just have this available and see, of course, right, what you all were thinking. That's why we always open this up to the chat. I do like the Thunder just on the spread itself, just laying the 7.5. It was 27.5, and that dipped to 26.5. So people must be on that too. All right, we're going to roll with Joe. Okay, hit the thumbs up button, please, if you can on YouTube. Let's just make sure this thing is working. That would be a huge help. 20% profit boost gets us to now plus 402. So this is the beauty of using the OddsShopper tools here, is that we just created this profit boost with the help of 2 from the tools and 1 originated play, in this case, our pal Cup of Joe. Well, we got you in already, brother, all right? And you just made the call for us, so thank you. And when this hits, we're going to make sure to come right back. In fact, I'll even post this clip up on Twitter. It's under 5.5 boards for SGA, under 1.5 threes for Chet, and under 1 and 11, and a half points for the Thunder. You can do this. There's no rule about how to use this or get in and out and any of that. All right? We combine, originate, like Jake does it on Twitter. Ben does it on Twitter. This show has been doing this for a while, just combining. We have done this with same game parlay boost. We have done this with parlays in general. Here we go. No sweat home run. And what did we say? Now, do you want to do this in a parlay and get greedy, or do you just want to make this thing happen with one guy? I think we do it with one guy. All right. Here's what we'll do. We'll get one no sweater in before we get out of here. And I'll show you what's available on FanDuel, at least from an NBA boost standpoint. And you can add, if you have something else that you like, that would be great. Now, let me show you a little trick. You can take them all out and just search through FanDuel or DraftKings. Why is it taking that long? Come on, guys. Well, this was a mistake. There we go. Select them all again. Normally, this shouldn't take this long. I don't know why it is, but such is life. We make it happen. Half of the show is just waiting to load. It's hard to keep a clock, cuz. That's all I'm saying. All right. And all these edge books are fine. I just want to see here what it's popping. So these are only going to show me sports books, meaning like best bets. See? Which is great because now we can just hone in on something for DraftKings. Show me the green. I think it was it Langoliers last time? It was somebody on the A's, right? That we had that was popping here on DraftKings. There's no way to just pull up the bet slip. So we'd have to add somebody new, and that would take another 2025 too. So we'll just see. Here we go. Nick Sogard. So long. Ain't doing that. If I'm betting somebody at 17-1 personally to hit a home run, I'm going to need a little more than 1% edge. Just me personally. Not going to turn it down like, oh no. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Josh Lowe. FanDuel doing their best. Sports books over like Caesars doing their best. But Josh Lowe is a good one. That's actually a really good one. That might be the no sweater for us. Watch the other Lowe go long. Brandon Lowe goes yard. And we're just sitting here like, what the come back tomorrow and blame me. Let me have it. By all means, let me have it. I'm going fast. Close your eyes if you want to just listen. If it's giving you vertigo, I apologize. But this is like when somebody big and huge puts all their weight into it. Sal Frelick. If this FanDuel has the same number, so he's disqualified, fine. I feel much better about it. I don't even have to disparage him. Anything along those lines. Come on, give me one more. One more. Coors Field. Can we get Coors in action here? Again, we're just spinning the wheel. We're trying to find one green spot before we give you one more look at the FanDuel Parlay Builder. Just one more. Victor Scott's another big one there. That's a massive edge. If I said I was going to bet somebody that high, I needed a massive edge. That's what it is. Might not be a bad opportunity for a no sweater. But in this case, yeah, we're already past Coors. Okay, we're fine. Wilmer Flores, no. We'll keep it as is. It's going to be low. All right. It's going to be Josh Lowe to hit a home run. That's it. He's plus 800. This is our no sweat. Use it up to whatever you can do. Get in as much as you can. My no sweat is up to $10 and I can get $9.59 in. All right. As I said, as I promised, let's hit FanDuel on the way out. Okay. Go to the Parlay Builder. We know we need a three leg, same game parlay, same game parlay X. There you go. Hey, good morning, brother. Good to have you, Antonio. Going to go to FanDuel. We're going to build a three-leg same game parlay in the NBA. Come on, we need something. We need something. Nothing available. This is how you would do it, though. You would go to the Parlay Builder. You would go to FanDuel. You would go to today, and you would make sure that you're in the NBA. The only other thing I would suggest is just turn this on, same game parlay, so you can add. Right now, we don't have anything popping at all. So we're not going to originate three plays. We'd at least grab one from there, but that's good news. That means I can put one out later on Twitter at ShanderBets, and you can follow along, and we can go from there. Appreciate you all as always. We are back. Again, we ran a couple of good ones. Josh Lowe was our no sweater that we ran on DraftKings. The under 5.5 SGA boards, under 111.5 OKC team total points, and under 1.5 Chet threes. That was our NBA same game profit boost on DraftKings. Go back, watch the start if you can. Yeah, exactly, my friend. I got you on the last stuff, but I figured I would leave at least one or two gems from the beginning because that could help us on the algo. So appreciate you all. Again, you want to be in, you want to do this on your own? Great. I'd love it. We can talk through it as we do it. BOGO 50 gets you in. 50% off the next 2 months. That means half off this month, half off next month. That's a total of one free month. See you Wednesday, 9 a.m. Eastern.